You ready? You ready? Go see the goaties? Yeah? Let's go. You hear the doggies. What's going on, Oliver? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Huh? What is it, big boy? Huh? Yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Morning, y'all. We're loading up. We're loading up, getting ready to go do the milking. Everybody's super excited this morning. Oliver. All right, y'all. Ready to go, Bias? Ready to go, Tobias? Huh? Good boy. All right, y'all. Let's go. Okay. Do gotta be a little careful. I've got neighbors. I just try to, keep their privacy. Don't show them on camera or nothing like that. But we're gonna go. Ellie Mae. Hi, Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae. Here. I hear May and Cracker up there ready to be milked. Those are Oliver going over to say hi to the goats. Mark his territory a little bit. He is our only one that's intact. Mr. Tobias is neutered. No babies with her still, so pretty confident that she's not gonna have any ducklings under her, not at least this time around. She's been back for a week or so with pretty consistently not going back and sitting on a nest, and been running with the drakes, so we might get some ducklings out of her next setting. All right, let's go get the goaties. All right, morning, y'all. I'm gonna set you down over here. We'll get y'all set up, and we'll put it on time lapse so you ain't got to sit through the long milking, and then we'll come back and we'll go check on the other animals together. Okay, y'all. So I walked back down instead of driving back down, so I'm walking back up to get the side by side. Then we'll load Sissy up, and I'm not sure what order we're gonna do this in yet, but we're gonna give some grain to these kid goats down here, and we're also going to catch Espanol, which is our Spanish goat down there. She's our meat goat. As of right now, she's our only meat goat. But her kids are about 12, maybe even possibly 13 weeks old. I'd have to look at my records. They are well big enough to be weaned. We're going to go ahead and take her out of the kid pen. Where she's an adult, she is just a little bit of a bully. Well, she's a little bit of a bully anyway, to be perfectly honest. But where she's the adult, she's pushy with all the kids. So if we can get her out of there, we might be able to friendly up her little bucklings, which will be wethers. And we'll weather them out probably this weekend, band them, and then we are going to move them along either to freezer camp or we're going to sell them. So today's task, which is not easy because like I said, she's not super friendly. She'll come right to me for some animal crackers, cookies, but she don't have a collar on. She does have horns. I can grab her by her horns. The biggest thing I think I shouldn't have no problem catching her, but I do think I might have a little bit of a problem getting her out of the pen, because I've got a bunch of bottle babies and they will just follow me right out. And that's not a problem, but her bucklings might follow her out, and that would be a problem. So we will, we'll see how much of this I can get on video. Poor little peanut butter. She's late to the party again. She missed out on the milk. Okay guys, I couldn't get, all I did was had all of the kids ran to the grain along. And we've got her now. We're just going to walk her on up to the big pen and turn her out up there. Nobody's bothering her. They're just here wanting to know why I got the goat out. And she's perfectly fine. She's just not super friendly. So me touching her, she doesn't like. So I think I might stop and give her some cookies just because she's not fighting me too much. And I don't want her to be too scared of me. Alright guys, I'm going to get her up. And we'll be back. I will say this pen is a lot calmer. There's even milk over there in our lamb bar. Sorry. There's even milk over there in that lamb bar, and nobody's at it because everybody wanted the grain. With Espanol gone, things are just a lot calmer, and nobody understands they have to rush it. Because normally them two big brown kids are more concerned with the milk because that mama wouldn't let them have grain. But now they are the big ones in the pen, so they'll be doing fine. Even the little ducks. I'm probably already get them some grain. Mama, you want some grain? Eee, chick, 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 chick. Eee, chick, 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 chick. She'll holler for her little babies. Okay, we're back up here. We're gonna get some buckets of water for the cows, but I just wanted to kind of show you. I hollered for all the goats to come back down. That way she could go off with them. And everybody is doing fine. There's not even any headbutting, which is pretty typical when you reintroduce a goat that's been out for a while. They think I got something in these buckets. That's why they're rushing me right now. They'll find out. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm just filling up water. I'm just filling up water, y'all. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. See, all my goats. Even her. I just had her. This is our big buck. Which I'm going to take that back off of you, sir. Alright. Yeah. So everybody, she's definitely the herd queen. That's why her hair is standing up a little bit. Cracker is probably next in line. Her hair's standing up a little bit. But these kids, maybe, they might be a little bit. Sir. Here, sir. You might be a little stinky. Let's see, she's not even. She's not super friendly like that. But so this is one of our weathers. This is our other weather. They're actually going to be, we're actually trying to rehome them. Move them along. We don't need weathers. I milk. I need does. And I need a working buck. And that's what he is a working buck. We have plenty of LGDs. Some are massively shedding and look a little horrible, but it's just where she's losing her coat. Some of them are quite a bit fatter than others. You gonna smile, Esther? Esther! Alright, let me get this water filled and get out of here because they're super confused. They think that they're getting grain. The other goats are starting to go back up the hill. And those are probably her kids hollering at her. Of course, they might be. My bottle baby's hollering. I can't really see from here, but there are kids hollering. And she's not overly, she's not overly concerned with it. She's going up the hill as well. And this is the pen that they're normally all in before they kid. So this is like home. This everybody's real comfortable in here. So I just wanted to show you there's no grief over her not having her babies. She knows it's time to wean. There might be a little bit of hollering, but it's nothing major. Nothing that shouldn't happen at this stage. Y'all, you'd never believe me, but I didn't spill any. That one's pretty full too. The others are not quite as full, but I didn't spill any. All right, y'all. We've got the baby goats milked. Gave them milk. We've got them grain. We got the mama moved, and we got the cows some more grain and water. We got the mamas milked. Everybody down here should be good. They're a little confused. They're still not going to the lamb bar. They're just confused. They'll figure it out though. They know where it's at. We'll go on a ride back here. Alright, sissy. We're going to go for a little ride. We'll probably go up to the highway, check the mail. Yeah. We'll go to the highway and check the mail. We'll go up and check the mail. Probably won't edit some of it because I do have my mom's home's up there, and we do have a couple neighbors up at the front that's not our property. So let's go for a ride, y'all. They found the lamb bar, y'all. They found it. They found it. Alright. This up here is actually my mom's property. Over the creek. And in the creek again. No mail today. Or no mail yet, I should say. Back here. Whoops. Okay, we're back here. We got the two doelings for some reason deciding that that one particular nipple is the one they want. And all the other kids have found the other pile of grain over there. They've got plenty of hay in their hay manger and water. Yeah. And you can, as you can see, those with the white on the hocks, and that one kind of looking at us. Those are her two kids, and they're not concerned with mom being gone because they're plenty old enough to be weaned. So they're just more concerned with, are we going to fit in? Yep, those two right there with the white legs and white tail and white butts. Those are the mamas we just moved out. They're both over there eating, content. They're good, ain't they, Rowdy? Are they good? Yeah. Yeah. Say, all good. Yeah. Say, just the way the Lord made it, huh? Yeah. Yeah. And as y'all can see, this pen is just so much calmer. These two smaller does that do need to still, yeah, these two smaller does that do still need the milk, they're supposed to be eating grain and hay as well, but they still do rely on the milk because they're still younger. They're able to get to it and not have to fight so hard. Because the two older ones that are supposed to be relying more on hay and grain, that's what they're doing. So things are just a lot more at peace in this pen now. And everybody will be able to get in that little shutter. It looks like we've had a couple boards fall in the back, but the roof's still good. It still provides rain off their backsides and a windbreak. And these two small girls, they're actually still plenty small enough. If they wanted, they could go over there and get in that top of that doghouse if they really just needed to hunker down and be warm. And that's completely dry. That's built up over there. So, but everybody will snuggle together. Sometimes they'll sleep under the hay manger. It's really cute. And other times they'll be in the building. So, and as you can see, Lorraine is talking with Mozart, or not Mozart. That was our other Yorkie, Oliver. This is our new boy. He looks a lot like Mozart. Our other male Yorkie, Mozart, he was a traditional, and it's so funny because Oliver's actually a party. He might not look like it, but he actually is a party. His black just silvered out, which not all parties do. A lot of parties stay black and white, and they just don't silver out like that. But he had so much black on him that when it silvered out, it made him look like a traditional. But he is the father of the party Yorkies, and he is 100% a party Yorkie. That's just the cutest thing. Lorraine playing with Oliver. There was a little bit of grain in that bucket that she's knocking around. I just done that way. When I put grain in that other bucket where Ellie Mae is at, they don't have to fight so hard. They get grain all day long, but as soon as you put fresh in there, they act like they have to both have it at the exact same time. So I just put about a little less than a scoop in that bucket right by the gate, and then I fill up their bucket on the wall so they can go back and eat grain all day. That's kind of the whole thing with these here too. They can get to the grain. They can get to the grain all day long like a creek feeder. But this is a kid pen, so we don't have to really worry too much about keeping anybody away. They can get grain over here in this bowl that's inside that tire. There's a bowl. And I just put this over here just to kind of give a little bit of separation, because this is all new today, with Espanol being gone. All right, y'all, we're going to go back in the back and check on the chickens. Should we go check on the chickens? Come on, Oliver. Come on, Oliver. Okay, let's check on this pen. This was just a quick hoop coop we put together because we have some meat birds. I'm sorry, y'all. It is not focused. We have some meat birds in here that we plan on growing out to harvest. I think we got about 17 of them. And then these other dark colored birds that are running around. Those are some black Australorps, some cream leg bars, and a couple golden laced Wyandottes. Golden laced is right here, and I think the other golden lace is back there with the Cornish cross. Yeah, back there. It's a little cloudy today. They're huddled up. It's a little cooler.
But everybody's good. Everybody's plenty old enough to be out here. We have a heat lamp for at night when it's really cold. They can, if they need it, for the meat birds because they're just a little bit younger. And I think we actually might be getting ready to move my Americanas and Morans in here. We're gonna go check on them and see just how much smaller they are than these Cornish cross, and see if they can be moved out here too. Okay, y'all. We need to go over and check on our laying chickens, check on their water and their feed, and get some eggs. And we had to get the baby down for a nap. So not sure what's going on back here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go over and check the eggs. Miss Rowdy was due for a nap, so that's what she's doing. She's taking a nap. Let's see if we can cross this creek without getting completely drowned. It's super shallow. I mean, it's got running water in it, but even if I fall, worst case scenario, I could be a little bit wet. Bruised ego, maybe. Okay. Hi, sir. Marvin, I believe, is what one of my daughters named him. He's been, we've kicked him out of the coop. He was causing too much havoc in there, and to be honest, there's plenty to eat out here for him. And eventually, they will be turned out as well. So, we're going to go in here and check on everybody and get the eggs. Alright, ouch. Okay, y'all. That is his rock. I was in the middle of counting these chickens, and I heard something like lapping. Y'all can't see the water dripping off his face, I don't think. He's cracking me up. That's his rock, though. Alright, y'all. Let's try this again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I've lost count again. I'm just going to have to do this off camera. We've got 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I counted or not. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 up there. And then we've got our 4 originals and our 2 big roosters. Everybody's there. They were just in weird places, so I don't know what was going on there. Let's see how much water is in you, big water. Yeah, you need water today. Alright. Okay. I don't know if this is like a Baney or what this is, but it's definitely full grown. I've got like 3 or 4. I'm not sure what they are. They come in the same batches with like from the same person as like this one and that one. And then the barred rocks come separately from a different guy. So I'm not sure what these are. Or this one. fairly small too. It's hard to get a size comparison, but like these are all fairly small birds right here. We need to get this box. I moved a box and everybody got upset. Everybody got upset. Everybody's up, very much awake now and moving, not just kind of standing around. But what I was saying is, I think what I was saying anyway, was I'm not sure what they are. I know they're real small, and I really would like some beanies. I know that's not a beanie. It's way too big. The only ones that are like possibly beanies are those two black ones. Sorry, these two black ones with the white around their neck. Because these other ones that are really similar in size are just too big. They might be beanies. But they come in the same batch as this one. And this one is definitely not a beanie. I mean, it's a small chicken because we're used to barred rock and Australorp and stuff like that. Americanas, cinnamon queens. You know, we've got bigger. We typically do like the dual purpose chickens. So, whatever these little things are, this is completely all new to me. And that, I don't know if that's a Rhode Island Red or if that's another cinnamon queen, but she come with the barred rock. They come from someone that just was taking them to the sale barn and come across us, and we bought them all in bulk. I really do like my roosters. They're really pretty. This guy, and where's the other one over here? These two guys. They're both Wyandotte roosters. Okay. Let's check their food. Plenty of food. Move it down some. Plenty of food, plenty of water and grit for now. But some of these chickens are definitely going to be small egg layers. Not even sure how often they'll lay. Because just look how small they are. These are all young chickens. But those guys are just like super small. Like that's a young barred rock. So it's not like it's full size. And that is how much smaller that little black and white one is than that barred rock. It's just crazy. Alright. So if anybody knows what these are, feel free to comment because they're interesting. He goes everywhere. He goes everywhere. Protects the entirety of the farm. Hey, Tobias. What are you doing? Watch out, sir. Alright, y'all. I actually need to get the eggs, so be back in a minute. They're still not using these boxes. Oh! The Americana come over here and used it. So, this box is getting used. I know for a fact it's the Americana because she's the only one in this pen as of right now that lays blue eggs. And these other blue eggs are my fake eggs. Okay, we got the eggs. I'm gonna need my other hand to get out. Just because I have a handful of eggs, because I come over here without some type of something to put them in. So we're going to see if we can get out of here and get the door closed without letting everybody out and without busting the eggs. Okay, chicken's in, door latched, eggs out. Now checking the perimeter. There's our mama. Oops. Okay, well right here's our little mama and the dad. They're both party. As you can see, mama stayed black and white. Dad just silvered out. We've got 4 pups. She had 4 pups, 2 girls and 2 boys. Maybe in the next video or so we'll get them out and let y'all see how cute they're getting to be. They're almost 4 weeks old, so they're getting pretty active. And we are still looking for a home for one of the boys. One of the boys and both girls have both been kind of reserved, claimed. So I'm gonna try to get all these eggs back across the creek without dropping them, and just wanted to come on and close out the video and say thanks and God bless.